he spoke my language when he say he buzzing, and I called a homie in Canada. He said he really buzzing. I have more than one. I have 4 sons, and you know, my objective, where all of them was concerned, is to pour all the wisdom I had in them, and whatever choice they decided to make, you know, where life was concerned, you know, I'm like 100% behind the decisions that they, you know, they make and who they want to become. So I don't have like no certain demands on them to, you know, to do become anything that I want them to become. But it's important to me, you know what I mean, to be there for them as a father and a support system to just be supportive and inspirational, man, if they want to be a garbage truck driver. You know what I mean? You know, that's important to me. But respect is a big thing where our family is concerned. You know what I mean? And I heard Bun speak about opening the door and losing, you know what I mean, that type of thing. That's big for individuals like us in Texas. You know what I mean? We call it Southern hospitality. So to stick to the script, you know what I mean? To stick to the script where my boys are concerned, I'm with them, man. I'm behind them 1,000%, and I'm proud of all of them.
Beautiful. Let me ask you something. Was it your son? Your son is the guy who discovered Drake. Am I correct?
Yeah, Jazz Prince. He was the son that discovered Drake and brought him to me. You know what I mean? To hear him. Well, let me tell this story for those. I've told it so many times, you know, but you know, he was on tour with Lil Wayne, right? Because of course, you know, we all have a relationship. And he was touring with Lil Wayne, and I called him up one day. I'm like, Jazz, I don't want you coming home broke and, you know what I mean, not focusing out there on that road on bigger business. You know what I mean? I never been the type to have access to power and don't leave with some of it. So I want to, like, explain that to him. And I said, I want you to go to Lil Wayne and let him know you want to start a record label. You know what I mean? 50-50. And he was excited about that and went to Lil Wayne and told him, hey, man, you know, I want to start a record label with you. Can we do a joint venture together? Shortly after, he called me excited because Lil Wayne embraced, you know, the invitation. And that's when I asked him, I said, who your first artist? And that's when he mentioned Drake to me. And that's when he played Drake for me. And that's when I tried to get him to play something else for me. I'm like, wait a minute, you like this shit right here? I'm like, you know what I mean? It was over my head, right, Joe? And, you know, I got to be man enough to tell the truth, man. Drake was harmonizing and shit. And I wasn't, you know, I was used to that gangster shit, and I wasn't really, you know, to harmonize. I'm like, wait a minute, man. I tried to discourage him, right? But he was strong enough to stand on his own too, and he was like, "It's the new sound, man. It's the new sound. I need you to ride with me on this one." Right? So I'm like, where this kid from? You know what I mean? He said he's buzzing. He's buzzing in Canada. And all his life I taught him the importance of a buzz. What you drinking, Joe?
I'm drinking Ciroc, and I'm drinking some motherfucking Diet Pepsi too. I'm all over the place with it.
Joe, had they send you my new drink, Loyalty?
Man, I ain't get it yet. I want to drink some Loyalty bad.
Goddamn, you've been representing all your life, so it ain't gonna do nothing but compliment your thirst. You know what I mean? But back to the script, though. Back to the script. Yeah, so you know, I called down in Canada because I wanted to confirm that the buzz was real. You know, after he told me it was buzzing, he really got my attention, you know, because that's all I ever searched for in the marketing meetings around the world every week. What's buzzing in Chicago? What's buzzing? you know, with all my street team members around the world, I want to know what was the buzz. So he spoke my language when he said he buzzing, and I called a homie in Canada. He said he really buzzing. And that's when we decided to fly him in, hook him up with Wayne, and I told him, I say, take him back out on tour with y'all and make sure Wayne put his arms around him on the stage. The rest was history.
Yeah. Yeah.